Okay, so just some basics on muscle activity. So there are 5 golden rules, and with a few exceptions, all muscles cross at least one joint, and this is how. So the bones are there to support the muscles pull on the bones, and that's how we have a nice working system.
Matt, you're going to have to explain to me, number 2, bulk of skeletal muscle lies proximal to the joint crossed. So we know that crosses a joint, right? So we've got a great example there, that elbow. Everyone can bend their elbow, generally. So what is the proximal part?
Okay, so proximal means close, so close to the center. And most of the muscle is at the center. That's where most of the mass is. So when the muscle, which is massive and has a lot of mass, can pull the limbs or something like that as the example. So if all the mass was at the far end, it would be much heavier at the far end, which means we would have to create way more force. So the bulk of the muscle is proximal, so closer to the center, and then we're pulling the arm in this example. So,
right, and then that goes on to point 3 of the origin and insertion points.
Yep, so every muscle has an origin, which is where most of the mass is, and then it has an insertion, which is usually attached to like a major tendon or something like that. So it's important to know that muscles never push, so we can push something, but our muscles only pull. So our muscles contract in. So they kind of squeeze, and then due to a system of levers that our bones are made up of, we're able to actually do a pushing movement. But our muscles themselves never actually pull or push. They're only pulling.